After a quick tour, the machines are turned on and production begins.
The soap production begins here. Now this is the kettle, the boiling kettle. From the boiling kettle, we mix oil and caustic soda with water. We begin the process. It takes about 45 to 1 hour before saponification takes place. The saponification have taken place. We pour here. It takes up to 24 hours to solidify, to cake. After it must have caked up, we now chop it to this size. We use this head pan as measurement. Each of the head pan is 20 kg. We whisk them to the crushing machine. The crushing machine, this is the smaller one, it takes up to 130 kgs. And the other one is bigger, it takes up to 180 kgs. Then the second process begins. That's the second stage of the soap production, begins from that side. This is the crushing machine. This is the bigger one. This is the bigger one. Right now, it's offloading the content. These are the soap chips. Soap chips, as you can see, this is where it comes. By the time it's have crushed it to see it, it's okay now to go. We fetch from here to the extruder, which is the final stage. Right now, we are at the second stage. From the second stage to the final stage. This is the hopper from here, which will bring out the shape, extruder, from where it give us the shape of the soap that we want. From this stage, it goes to the packaging. As you can see, the packaging is going on here. From that chamber I explained to you earlier, from the boiling side, there is a chamber there. By the time we are done, in each chamber, we get up to 160, 200 cartons. It depends how many oil we turn into the kettle. We can get up to 250 cartons of soap, up to 100 and something per day. It depends how many oil we have on the ground.
At what point did Al-Balarabe become so desperately in need of a loan? How did he hear about the Bank of Industry? How did he get the facility? But first, he paints the picture of a grim beginning.
It's like a dream. I conceive it. When in my church, my pastor said, if you have been consuming and not contributing to the public, they are not doing well. I begin to think over it. What do I start with? I think I come up with soap making. We've been doing it at home before it matured to this level.
How did you come in contact with BOI?
I had them over television. They were showing some program like this that people are showing mine. At the end of the day, they showed some numbers on the screen that I will call. They say that Abuja is covering Nasarawa axis. I called, they told me where they are. But then I was not that serious going to them until I met a consultant who said, do I know about BOI? I said, yes, I know about them. I said, do I want them? He asked me, what are my challenges here? I told him. He said that this bank can actually be of help.
What were the challenges?
The challenges are what I said earlier, the power, mostly the challenges. The power is the challenges, that's the electricity is the challenges. Because without power, we cannot do anything. Here we have grown from doing it at home, coming to do it in a larger scale here, micro. So the power is not there to turn the machines you can see.
Can you give me a sense of what business was like before you met BOI?
Actually, without the BOI coming into, we have been into a stressful. Sometimes we'll come to this place, we'll not produce anything. Because here we are in Shabu, Lafia, not local government, when we are in the town. From here to Lafia is like 5 minutes to 6 minutes drive to Lafia town. That's Nasarawa State Metropolis. We are there in the town, we are hearing that this place, Lafia North, they have power, which is electricity. We thought it is as they are saying it, so it's where. Coming here, we discovered that it's not like that. The power they are seeing here is just for watching television and refrigerator. It's not for industrial. So I've been having stress. Sometimes before the BOI came in, giving us assistance, we're not producing anything. Virtually, we can come here and we sleep over. No any production is going on. We do things skeletal, nothing we are doing at all until they came in. Actually, I've been accessing loan through other banks before I come around BOI. Their way of giving loan is not that much stressful. They will come and value your wares because they discover here in Nasarawa State, most businessmen don't have C of O. So they value your wares as collateral. They use your wares, but they have limits of amount they will give you. So maybe 1 or 2 months, we'll just disburse the fund to you. But BOI, when we applied earlier last year, it took us up to 7 to 8 months. Though we were told they were doing Sean Resolvo in their system. So at the end of the day, they took us like 7 months before they disbursed it. I almost give up. That my consultant keep on telling me that nothing good come easy. I said, I know nothing good come easy. Let us keep on. Even when I seem not to be doing it, he keep on pushing me. He said that let me just give him the transport fare, he will go it for me. I give him, keep on frequenting their offices. At the end of the day, it materialized. Actually, we thank God for then, people were placing order and we are not meeting up to their demands. We were placing order when we came, here in Nasarawa State. We are the only ones standing, making soap now. What I mean making soap, making it in this extent. There are other people that makes what they call soda. Just pure soda soap they make. And they are taking it to their rural people in the villages. So now we seem to step up small to differentiate what they are doing before. In a week, we can get up to 1,500 cartons if we mean to produce.
If you mean
to produce, yeah. If we mean to produce, because sometimes we're having challenge, we are being financial constrained. Sometimes what we are seeing here are basically on supply. The raw material, our customers supply us, and with time we pay them back. Sometimes they will be on our neck asking us to pay their money. And we are telling them what we have produced is still there in the factory. We have not been able to dispose. Let them exercise patience with us. And some of them have been trying, they exercise patience. By the time we dispose, we get the money, we pay them back, they supply us another new one. So that is the challenge so far.
Can you give us a sense of your staff strength now as opposed to your staff strength when you started this business? When
people came earlier, you saw my driver outside. He's going to fetch us some raw material. I have a driver, we have 2 drivers. One is going for marketing, one is going to bring raw material. That one is on the money, went for material, to bring raw material, him and his assistants. We also have another driver that goes around disposing the product, finished products. So in total, we have about 8 staffs. Before BOI came, we were about 3 staffs. Me and my one guy at school, after school he comes. He's into secondary school. After school he comes. We do it. Sometimes we sleep over here, waiting for power to come. Sometimes I'll be at home. By the time I call Shabu, they say light have come. Even if in the middle of night I come. 12 in the night, I come. 1, I come to do boiling. After the boiling, pouring it, when it cake in the morning, we wait if there's light to begin. Sometimes if light did not come that day, it will be the next day, we begin to crush him. So until BOI came in, salvaging us from that area of power, whatever.
All right, so what difference did BOI coming to partner with you in this business make? What impact did it have on the business?
Before BOI gave us 75 kVA of generator, we are into this local generator, this tractor engine, buying coil, mixing it, but that one can't carry all of our machines. So sometimes we give it a lift. Sometimes it breaks down, we repair, we keep on and on like that until they finally came to our rescue. So for now, I can say that we have passed that level. Where we give God the glory. Now what we are looking at is expanding the factory. Maybe by next year, we'll see to it if we can expand. Now we're into green soap. When we discover that mainly now people are going out of green soap, they go to translucent white. And first of all, we're into laundry, not bathing soap. The soap we produce here is laundry soap, mainly for washing clothes and dishes. That's what we do here. And it is solid. We are not into liquid soap. What we do here is solid soap, washing of clothes and dishes. So, and it's green type. What people are craving for now is translucent and white, and also detergent. All these we have them at the back of our mind. By the time we got another assistant from BOI, we can diversify.
Just as Al Balarabe mentioned earlier, a business development consultant facilitated the process. Emmanuel Benedict is one of the Bank of Industry's certified business development service providers based in this region. He talks about the BDSP role in the value chain.
It's actually an evolving sector. It's still emerging, and there are few business development service providers in Nigeria. And we actually, with others, we are able to help businesses to regularize their activities. So many of them don't really have what it takes to be able to access funding from these development finance institutions. So when they come to us or we go to them, we help them to be able to regularize in such a way that they can be able to meet the risk acceptance criteria of the bank that will enable them access funding from those finance institutions. But without us, they will not be able to access this funding from the banks. So when they come to us, we help them with regularizing their documentation. Those of them who are not even registered, we help them with registration to be able to make them legal. And then we're able to maybe develop business plans for them because they don't have business plans or they don't know even how to put it together. We help them with such documents to be able to meet up with the conditions of the development finance institutions, such as Bank of Industry. Yeah, part of the contract we have with the Bank of Industry, we actually do post-financing support, what we call hand-holding. Even after financing, after Bank of Industry must have funded them, we still continue to hold them. We continue to monitor them to ensure that they also pay back their loan as at when due. And we also help them with access to markets. We help them to even find market for their products so that they'll be able to have that liquidity to be able to fund their loans they've collected from the bank. So there's a lot of things we do, even helping them to keep their accounting records, their books. We help them with having what they call software, accounting software, to be able to manage their record keeping. We also help them with that and to ensure that they keep their books well and to ensure that they pay their loans as at when due. And that we also help them with access to markets, to be able to get marketing for their products. Because it's not after getting the money, you produce your goods, they're on ground, and then you don't have market for it. So it's a lot of, the business development service provision is like an entire value chain that we are also involved with, helping them to do that, to assess and to solve their business problem.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
That's it on BOI Weekly for today. Many thanks for watching. Remember, you too can find the most suitable funding options for your business at boinigeria.com. All you have to do is download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store, and then you can start finding the best loan options for your business. If you want to know how the BOI SME Loan app can benefit you, just tweet at me at KAY Alayonde, and I'll be there to point you in the right direction. I'm Kayode Alayonde in Lafia, Nasarawa State, saying bye-bye.